What is up, folks? Check it out. So it's time to take a look at the Jeep. Oh yeah, look at the crew cab. Yeah. So anyways, as you know, we went on vacation. We went down to Kanab and we had a little mishap with something inside the differential. So we're gonna pull the cover off real quick. We're gonna check it out. Hopefully it's not too bad, but I've got most of the bolts taken off of it. So we're gonna jump down in here. Oh, see, this trailer is actually pretty nice. It's kind of like my own little lift here, if you know what I mean. But I left one bolt on there. I think the majority of that drained out. So let's take that other bolt off here real quick. All right, can you see me? Can you see what I'm doing here? Let's take this off here. As you know, most of the fluid already drained out in the Airbnb driveway. Yeah, that sucked. Alright. Oh, there goes the bolt head. Oh, there goes the bolt. Oh, there's more parts flying out. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. I messed up some stuff in there. Holy shit. Well, all I know is I don't think that it's supposed to be like that. Oh man, dude, this is some horse shit. So something, oh my God, you're kidding me. So I messed up the airline there. Smushed that some bitch real nice. Freak. I don't think that's supposed to look like that, dude. This is some wild stuff. Okay, bye, love ya. Daughter's going with her friends, but anyways, look at this. We got a bolt head right there. We got a bolt right here. Another bolt right here. Another bolt head. I think that's all that popped out. Anyways, gosh dang it, dude. That sucks. So I don't know what happened. That airline there is obviously for the air lockers, but I do not know much about this type of stuff. I never really learned. So now's a good time, I guess. Somebody did not do their job when they put this together. Well, folks, what would you do in this situation? Like, I've had this Jeep for, I don't know, a couple years now. Can't remember when we bought it, but it's been a couple years. We've been wheeling it hard, you know, But something like that, like these bolts literally came out of here and broke. I know there's at least 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like that other one's gone too. That's just what's on this side. But here's the deal. I literally haven't felt anything. I just took it out to Little Moab not too long ago. I drove it out there. My wife freaking drives it back and forth all the time. And she has never, like, if something's wrong with the car, whether it's the air pressure in the tires are different, like any new noises, okay? I don't know if any of y'all wives or girlfriends are like this, but my wife, if there's something wrong, she tells me. And I go drive stuff and I go check it out and I look at it and I say, oh yeah, that's nothing. Or, you know, just stuff like that, right? So she's been driving this thing back and forth to pick up the kids from school. And we live a little distance away from the other school. And so she's driving, I don't know, 50, 60 miles an hour all the time. And nothing. Like, we've been chasing like a little squeal. Like, it sounded almost like the drive lines. Like, if, you know, like my front drive line basically sounded like it was squealing. So we lubed it up, put some grease in it. It kind of went away, right? But we've been fighting a squeal like that. Now, these bolts being loose out of there, I just don't see them creating a squealing noise, like a driveline squealing noise. I don't know. You can just tell the difference, right? Like, I don't know. But I would think this problem would be a little more intense, like something's wrong, like you could hear it while you're driving, stuff like that. I don't know, dude. I'm kind of frustrated because I feel like whoever put this together didn't do a very good job as far as, you know, some of those bolts maybe need some Loctite or something. I've never put anything like this together, so I don't know. But I mean, do they just torque them? Do you put Loctite on those bolts? I don't know. Let me know. Do I just take it to my mechanic, say, hey, try to fix this? I don't know if we can weld up the diff there. That's quite a big hole, but anything's possible, right? I know you can weld on some of that stuff, but I don't know. What would you guys do? I'm frustrated. This video is not going to be very long. It's just basically, what do I do? Like, what are my options besides obviously getting a new axle, throwing some new gears in there? But that definitely is not supposed to do that. And like I said, no warning signs, no nothing. Basically just pulling out of the Airbnb, everything just locked up, rear end, skidded on the dirt. So it's supercharged. I knew something in the rear end was probably jacked up, so I did, you know, force it, broke that one bolt. Maybe I broke a couple bolts. Maybe all of them were coming out. Could have been the drive there. Got all the bouncing. Maybe loosen them inside. But like I said, we've never had a problem. Never once had an issue of, hey, maybe something in the rear end's going out, right? No warning signs, no nothing. Anyways, let me know. What would you do? Would you go back to the people who built this Jeep, the shop, or would you just deal with it and put new stuff in and spend a couple grand? I don't know, dude. Let me know. Peace out. Anyways, but besides that, right, like, life is still good. Don't get me wrong. It's frustrating, but I'm still happy. We're gonna fix it. We're gonna go wheeling. We're gonna have a good time. So, peace out. Have a good day. Smile.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays. Wait